Sam, a new challenge.
Yeah, very new. New club, new way of life, new country. But yeah, so far, really enjoying it.
You've obviously played abroad before. How's it in France?
It's great. It's a beautiful place. I'm living 5 minutes from the beach and 5 minutes from the city centre. It's a nice environment, and the people have been so welcoming since going. For a man from Wigan that can't speak any French, they've been very understanding, and the move's been pretty smooth so far.
Family happy?
Yeah, the family love it. They only moved out a week ago, so I've been there since the end of November. So I haven't been able to see much of them. So we all moved out last Monday, and so far so good. The kids are amazed with it, and people sending me pictures of the snow in England, and we were still 15 degrees over there. So everyone's enjoying it. So it's so far so good.
And you've joined the Challenge Cup winners.
Yeah. When I signed for the club, they weren't the Challenge Cup holders. So I've gone into a different team to what I signed for, really, a little bit with. When I spoke to the owner, Bernard Gosh, he's a very passionate bloke about. He knows exactly where he wants the club to be. Winning silverware, and we spoke about potentially being part of a Dragons team that win the first silverware, and they've gone on and done that at the end of last year anyway. So it was it's a new challenge now. I'm joining a champion team with silverware to defend. So really excited to just get started now.
And because of that, a Super League game at the Nou Camp to look forward to.
Amazing opportunity. It was only a few years ago I went on holiday to Barcelona and paid to go around the stadium for a tour, with it being such an iconic venue. Somebody had said at that point, "Oh, you'll be playing here in a few years against Wigan." I'd have thought, it's never going to happen. I think it's for the chance for the Catalan Dragons, Wigan, French rugby, the people of Catalonia, and it's just a huge boost and an opportunity for everyone to experience something that's probably never be done again.
I mean, we're at an iconic stadium now, Old Trafford, but Nou Camp, what would it be like walking out the Nou Camp?
Oh, it'll be crazy. Like I say, I've been there on the tour, and it's phenomenal. I've been very lucky. I've played at some amazing stadiums across Australia, New Zealand, England, but nothing touches Nou Camp. It's over 100,000 people can fit in there at one time, and to think that people are going to be able to experience that, and rugby league on that sort of stage. That it's a stadium that's known, it's not only known in small regions. It's all over the world. Everybody knows about it. So we're very lucky.
And what can the Catalans do this season?
I think we can compete for every bit of silverware available, and we've got a very strong squad. I think consistency's always been the thing historically with Catalan Dragons that's probably let them down a little bit. But last year they've proved that on the day they can beat anybody. I remember when St Helens got drawn in the Challenge Cup against them, it was live on TV, and you could see they were happy with that draw. Nobody expected Catalan to go and do what they did, and it's an amazing achievement for all the boys who were a part of it, and the club as a whole. But that needs to be a regular occurrence for us now. We don't want to be a team that won one trophy and went back to old ways. We want to compete for silverware every single year now. Every trophy that's available, we want to be up there.
You're a Catalan player now, but how difficult was it to leave Wigan?
It wasn't an easy decision. It was difficult and took a little bit of time to think about. But it was ultimately my decision at the end. And for this stage in my career and my life, I just thought, I want a new challenge. I've done another 3 years at Wigan in my second stint, and they offered me a 4-year contract, and I knew that would probably see me out at the end of my career. And it was a choice of, do I do that, or do I go to another club and try something new again? And Catalan was a very easy choice to go to. An exciting club, a club with huge potential and a great group of players and staff as well. So it was easy to decide who to go to, but the difficult decision was actually leaving Wigan. Wigan's it's like a family for me. I know everybody at the club, and I've been very, very lucky to play in some good teams there. and win some trophies. So it's never easy to walk away from something that you've got so good, but for me, it was the right time to move on.
And how special was it to finish on a high with your third grand final win?
Yeah, it was a dream. Midway through the season, I'd agreed a contract to move to France, and yeah, I get goosebumps thinking about it. At that stage, I thought, if I can leave this club with a third grand final ring, it'd be, an absolute dream. And I was very, very lucky to get that. We worked, tremendously hard last year. I can't think of any other club that could have worked as hard as we did towards the back end of last season. The club, Wigan this year, is a different club. There's been a lot of changes, and players leaving, coaches leaving, just staff changes, and I think it was a fitting time for me to leave, but for everybody leaving and boys that we weren't going to play together again as a group. We were desperate to get a grand final, and we did it. So amazing, but it seems like a long time ago now.
Was it an emotional night as well, especially with the coach?
Yeah, it was. It was really emotional, much more than I thought, actually, because it's not just a job playing rugby. You invest, your life into it. You're away from your family a lot. You miss out on umpteen social events. It's just and there's a lot of sacrifices involved. So to win a trophy, it validates everything that you've given up for that year. And last year it was relief when we won a trophy that it was all worth it.
And what can you do this year then?
I think me personally, I can add to the Catalan Dragons. I can bring some experience, some guidance, and some hopefully creating opportunities for players outside me. And as a club, we can win everything. We've proved last year that we can beat anyone on the day. I think we've got a stronger squad this year than last. There's no reason that we can't be more consistent and win every bit of silverware available.